Hello, folks. Carl here from Carl's Home Cooking. Let's make some chicken pot pie tonight. I'm going to do mine a little bit different. Most people would cook and shred up chicken. I'm going to take and cube mine up and braise it in the skillet. And I'm going to add my frozen mixed vegetables in there and braise them with it. I'll make a white sauce for it. Then we will make a drop biscuit to put on top of it to put in the oven. So we'll get started here with getting the chicken started. And yes, I'm cheating. I'm using frozen mixed vegetables. But we'll get her started here and we'll go from there. I've got my pan already sprayed down. I got my oven preheating. Don't want to put too much oil in this because I want to make the white sauce right in here with it. And I'm going to use butter and flour to make a roux to make the white sauce. Now, I'm going to use my blend of seasoning. This is garlic powder, onion powder, salt, pepper, paprika, and just a touch of cayenne pepper. I think doing this like this is going to add some really good flavor to it. We'll get this fried up here and we'll come back for the next step. Now that we got our chicken about halfway done, we'll add our vegetables in here and get them sauteed a little bit too. I think it's just going to add so much good flavor to it. Doing it like this. You don't have to do this. This is just something that I like to do myself. You don't even have to saute your chicken. You can cook some chicken and shred it. One thing is I'm not using any cream soup or any gravy mixes. And these vegetables were thawed. They were not frozen. We'll let these saute a little bit and then we'll get started with our roux on them. Okay, we got it all mixed up here. Let's start on the roux here. I've got 3 tablespoons of butter. We'll get that melted in there. And we'll add 3 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. And we'll stir that all around and let it cook for a minute or two. Then we'll add our heavy cream. This will make a good white sauce. And one thing about a roux is when it's hot, if you pour your cold milk into it all together, then you won't end up with a bunch of lumps. Excuse me. A roux is the basis for pretty much any kind of a gravy. Get our butter all melted here. We'll have to let this cook for a minute or two. You got to get that, cook the flour there a little bit. You can't really eat raw flour. So we'll let this go for a minute or here. And you can see it sticking to the chicken and the vegetables. All right, 2 cups of heavy cream here. Whoops. Get your shake here. Then once it comes back up to heat and starts simmering, you're pretty much done. Starting to thicken up a little bit. Just keep stirring it here. We'll get this finished up here, and then we'll start on the, okay. Here's what we need for our drop biscuits. 3 cups all-purpose flour, 3 tablespoons of baking powder, teaspoon of salt, teaspoon of baking soda, 3 tablespoons of sugar. And we'll mix all this up together, make sure it's all incorporated good. We've got 12 tablespoons of melted butter that's cooled. I got a cup and a half of buttermilk. We'll just mix this all together here. We'll pour this in here. Just mix it up. You don't want to over mix it and make them tough. You just want it all mixed together, just like a biscuit dough. Instead of just taking and spreading this on top of my casserole there, I'm going to take my little ice cream scoop and kind of dot it all over the top of it. And then we'll pop it in the oven. And we'll bake it for about 20 minutes. I've got our chicken pot pie in the pan. We'll do Just start scooping. Now these will spread out just a little bit as they bake, but it should make a real nice top. If I got anything left over here, I'll just go ahead and make bigger biscuits and put them on a baking sheet and just go ahead and bake them. Yeah, I'm not gonna have anything left, I don't think. It'll work out good. There we go. We'll get this in the oven. We'll bake for about 20 minutes, and then we'll pull her out. We'll take a look at her. We are out of the oven, and look at that golden. That looks so good. We'll taste it here in a little bit and see how it tastes. And folks, thank you for joining me today. Please subscribe to my channel. When you do, make sure you hit that bell so you receive new videos every time I post one. Hit the like button, the share button. Leave some comments. I love to hear from you all. Give me some ideas of something you'd like to see. In the meantime, I hope each and every one of you have a blessed day. We'll talk to you later.